Video is on how to blanket and unblanket your horse with winter blankets. In the beginning, I'll take a tarp, as you can see in the video, and I'll rub the tarp all over the horse's left side. And then when the horse is good with the left side, I'm going to change sides here. And she's a little different on this side. And this side she's a little jumpy. So when she gets jumpy like that, I'll just sit there and move her hips around a little bit. I'll try to keep putting the tarp on her. Be careful if they do spook, like she's going to do right here. She's going to spook a little bit. Just be careful doing it. But you want to get your horse comfortable with the tarp on both sides in the beginning. And these are just precepts on how to put a winter blanket on your horse for the first time. Here she's starting to drop her head a little bit and she gets nervous. So I'll just keep going at it. And then I start opening the tarp up. Went back to her other side. Start opening the tarp up a little bit. Throwing it over her back like I would do a winter blanket. And I'm going to go over the hind quarters. I'm going to go over as much of the horse as I possibly can. And after they're really good with that, then I'm going to continue to open the tarp up like that. And I'm going to wave it by her side a little bit. Go over her back. You can see now she's becoming a lot more relaxed with having the idea of having something thrown over her back. This is her first time ever having a winter blanket on. So now I'm going to straighten the tarp out over her back like I would a blanket. And then I'm going to slowly go ahead and walk her off a little bit to get her used to it. And she's doing pretty good now. And then I'm going to walk her back. And I'll continue doing this from both sides of the horse until she's very comfortable. This is only a 5-minute video. The actual video took me about over an hour, or the actual training took me over an hour to do. There, I'm just going to go ahead and continue rubbing it on her, throwing it over her back, over her hind end, like I would a blanket. Then I'm going to go to the blanket in this picture. I just went to the winter blanket. I'm going to go ahead and straighten it out. I'm not going to buckle anything up at this time. I'm going to just leave the blanket as it is. I'm not going to buckle anything up. And then here in a minute, I'm going to go ahead and walk her off, make sure she's comfortable with it. If something did happen, she would just, the blanket would just fall off, no big deal. It doesn't get caught around her or anything. As if I was to try to buckle it up, your horse could really panic and start to run blindly. So everything is done in pre-steps. Then I'm going to go ahead and buckle up the front of it. After I'm done buckling up the front, I'm going to go ahead and walk her again. I haven't done the belly straps yet, and I haven't done the hind legs yet. Just the front. And then I'm walking her around to make sure she's comfortable. Then I'm going to go to the belly straps in this picture. Again, when you're doing this, just be careful. There's no need to get you or the horse hurt doing this. And then after I get the belly straps done, I'm going to go ahead and lead her off again. And again, she's doing really, really well in this picture. And the order I always go in is I do the straps in the chest first, then I do the belly straps. Now I'm only going to do one leg now. And then I'm going to go ahead and lead her off again. And she's doing really well with the one leg strap. Now I'm going to the second leg strap. And I crisscross the leg straps in the back so they don't get caught up on anything. Again, if you think you're going to get kicked doing this, don't do it. Go over the pre-steps a lot more until she's very comfortable doing it. And then I'm going to go ahead and lead her off again. And once again, she's doing really nice. A lot better. And this is her first time having a winter blanket on. Now when I go to take the blanket off, I'm going to do the back leg straps first, as you see me doing in this picture. Then I'm going to go to the belly straps. There's 2 of them. Those are also crisscrossed. And then I'm going to go to the front of the horse, and I'm going to take the buckles and then. And she's being really good now. She's standing pretty quietly. A lot better than what she was doing in the beginning when I was doing the pre-steps with the tarp. Then I'm just going to go ahead and take the tarp off. And that's how you train them to accept a winter blanket. thank you, and stay tuned and watch more videos.